Following yesterday's episode, which I described as the shittest episode yet, I received amongst the online comments one comment that had the potential to make me lose my shit and one comment that had the potential to make me shit myself. I'm going to go through both next.
The secret to happiness is finding something you love and then doing that for the rest of your life.
Hey, welcome to VEDA with me, CK Golding. Every day this month in April, I'm releasing a video. I'm writing, producing, scripting, releasing and distributing a video every day, which I've never done so far. It's been a pleasure. Hey. So yesterday was episode 10 and it was, I would say, the most difficult video I've had to make during this journey. All the videos before that weren't necessarily easy, but they came to me without a great deal of effort, blood, sweat or tears. Yesterday's was very different. I wasn't sure about it as I was making it and producing it. Then I released it and I thought, actually, I'm all right with that. However, according to a comment on YouTube, he didn't share my fondness for that video. And I want to go through his comment in a very unique way because I did something I've never done before with his comment. I'm going to go through that in a bit. But do you remember in episode 1 when I said this? We can just create a little community here. As we've progressed through this journey, I feel like a community is developing amongst us and we're sharing ideas and exchanging thoughts. I received a message on Facebook this morning, and as I was reading through what this guy was writing, I was thinking, is this guy standing in my shower? Because he seemed to be touching points that were very particular to me, and I thought, how does he know this shit? The comment is on my Facebook page. You're welcome to go and fish it out for yourself. It's underneath yesterday's episode, VEDA number 10. The first comment was, define the one thing that truly holds you back. I call this the key to the door effect. Now, obviously, I looked at that comment and I thought, what the fuck are you talking about? Firstly. So I asked, tell me more. Then he replied, the key to the door is the pivotal discipline, the very thing we refuse to deal with. In other words, a personal sabotage. It's the discipline that you know you should have got sorted by now, and the reason why you remain still stuck. Now, at this point, he'd clarified what he was trying to say, and at this point, this is when a little bit of poo started to come out, because I was thinking, how does this guy know that I'm feeling a little bit stuck? And for me to say I'm feeling a little bit stuck isn't new. I think I mentioned it in episode 9 when I outlined my aspirations as a personality, as a presenter. That was the episode called James Corden meets Casey Neistat, episode 9, look back. And, you know, because I'm not where I am or where I wish to be, there's a little element of feeling stuck where I am. So I was thinking, how the fuck does this guy know this shit? So at this point, my arse was twitching a little bit. So I asked, stuck how? I mean, what I should have said at that point is, dude, where the fuck are you? He wrote, stuck is caused by a deep-rooted feeling of inadequacy, caused by this discipline not being truly mastered. Examples of this, not getting your personal speaking up to scratch. So at this point, bearing in mind that, you know, I deliver keynotes sometimes, I present large events, I present online TV, etc. So I'm thinking, hang on a minute, what's this guy's beef? Now he's attacking the one thing that I'm proudest of. Like, mate, do you and I need to step outside? Where are we? Example, not getting your personal speaking up to scratch, or your acting. Okay, hang on a minute. I auditioned to be in a Warner Brothers US series last year. That's another one of my videos you can go and find if you want. Like, this just seems like I'm just making shit up to promote my back catalogue of toss. But yeah, so he's talking about acting. I'm thinking, so now you've attacked my presenting, now you're going to start attacking my acting. You're going to be making dick jokes next. Yeah, so he's written, not getting your public speaking up to scratch, or your acting, or your piano playing. At this point, I was thinking, fuck, God, this guy's not talking about me. I've never been anywhere near a piano. Alas, I'd like to learn. So at this point, I'm chilling out a little bit, because I'm thinking, maybe he's not talking about me. Maybe he's not hiding in my shower. His final comment made me a bit sad. He wrote, I'm just exposing myself in this dialogue. I'm thinking, I don't know if CK Golding's Facebook page is the right place for any emotional trauma that you might be experiencing, but nevertheless, carry on. My lifetime flaw was not developing my guitar playing. This was the key to my door. I just sabotaged myself year in, year out. Okay, at this point, I started to feel a little bit sad for the guy. Genuinely, like, you don't want to hear anybody talking about feeling like they've just not achieved what they want in life. Fuck. It's hard to tell you the truth. At this point, I was reaching for a hanky. And normally when I'm reaching for a hanky, it's not... Never mind. Identify your personal flaw or Achilles heel. Cheers, bro. Yeah, that was some deep stuff that he was writing there, and so much of it related to me. And the fact it related to me, I knew it would relate to a lot of people that I either work with, that hire me, because a lot of creatives hire me that are musicians, singer-songwriters, and I hear them saying this kind of stuff all the time about feeling stuck or feeling lost or feeling like they're not where they want to be. And I'm genuinely curious, as I was reading that, did you relate to any of it from a personal point of view? Because as I read it this morning, I was thinking the guy was like watching over me as I'm sleeping or something. So I'm just curious. I wanted to share it. You can go and find that thread if you want, unless he's found it by now and deleted the hell out of it. I don't know. In episode 7, I received a question asking how I deal with less than positive feedback. And during that episode, I outlined a huge rejection letter that I received from one of the biggest publications in the world. That was episode 7. Again, go back and check that out, because apparently that's what I'm doing in this episode. Promoting all my shit. Yesterday evening, after I published episode 10, the episode that I wasn't sure of, I received a message on YouTube saying, "No, CK, I think you need to try harder." And the minute I got that message, I remembered the question that was asked the previous week, asking how I deal with less than positive feedback. So I thought this is a perfect opportunity for me to actually demonstrate in real time. So what I did, like a massive narcissist, was get my phone and start recording myself as I went through the process of replying to this guy on YouTube. It's a little bit weird thinking back on it, to be fair, but I thought, I'm a creative. I work with creatives all the time. There's creatives watching this. Let's do a real-time CK's thought process as someone on YouTube is telling him, "You're shit." This is me lying on my bed at around midnight yesterday. Something for the ladies. Feedback is coming in. I've just put the video on YouTube. The first comment that came through on YouTube was, "Well, that was different." I didn't know if you meant good different or bad different. So I replied, "I'll take different all day. I love different." To which his reply was, I like this, I think he wanted to just make sure I understood what he was saying as a paying customer. To which he replied, "Okay, put another way, tomorrow needs more content like the previous ones." Now this is where we get into the nitty-gritty of being a creator, and I'm so happy this has come through, because this is just basically tomorrow's episode sorted right here, because I'm getting this comment live and I'm telling you how I felt. My first thought to that comment, "Tomorrow's needs more content," was, oh, does it need more content tomorrow? I think as a creator, as a musician, as a artist, it's so easy to just get your back up, but then like within 60 seconds of reading that comment, I was like, well, he's right. He's actually right. It does need more content for him. For me, I was really happy with it. We're both right, though. That's the thing. Neither one of us is wrong. There's no reason for anybody to get stressed out here or get their tits in a knot. What did you think after you watched number 10? Was it different? Did you enjoy it as much, less, the same? I have just started typing a reply. I thought I'd share it with you. Well, I can't argue with your view, big man. It's your view after all, and I love candid appraisal. But I can make a suggestion, and that suggestion is you go get fulfillment elsewhere. You ungrateful cretin. Kiss, kiss. So, dude on YouTube, I hope today's episode has had more of the content you look for. And if it has, I just want to know why you're looking for content which is a man lying on his bed.